Well, in our Sex and the City movie sequel, my character, Miranda, realizes that her dry wit, her aloof personality, and her famous cynicism is actually the result of a really abusive, unfortunately very abusive childhood. And so as a result, she developed a lot of armor. And so in the movie, we see her process through these emotions and memories and release a lot of that pain, which in turn allows her to soften, which is really nice and important. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm really excited that we're going to be doing a sequel. Charlotte really gets to let her hair down in the sequel because she comes to understand that her bubbly sweetness and her innocence was really just a facade in many ways as a result of her father's perfectionistic standards, combined with his sexual resentment of her mother. And so she realizes that she actually feels scared to death of men because of her father, and that her sweetness masks a deep, deep feeling of rage. So as an actress, it's going to be really fun to explore that side of her. Well, in the sequel, Samantha discovers during a nervous breakdown that her sex addiction and her functionally alcoholic drinking ways are the result of her father, who was a workaholic, distancing himself from her when she went through puberty. She learns in a group therapy session that it's actually quite common for fathers to distance themselves from their daughters or become aggressive towards them when they hit puberty, and the fathers discover that they have a slight attraction towards them, which is actually quite normal. But the fathers suppress their guilt, and then it comes out all wacky. And well, Carrie has a breakthrough. She realizes, and it becomes very clear to her, that her sassy and clever and quirky persona that she used as she climbed her way to the top in a quest for external validation was really just an attempt to compensate for having a passive-aggressive mom who'd criticize everything she tried. Oh, her mom would act like she was on her side, but really, every subtle frown and disapproving nod would suck the self-esteem and the confidence right out of Carrie's mind. So yeah, that gives you an idea of what our sequel's all about. Let's cut out the melodrama so we can wake up the whole wide world. Let's make up and start all over and awaken the boys and the girls.